Good morning, evening, and night, everyone. Lemon here, and today we have a breakdown of all the news that came out of Bandai Card Fest Dallas this past weekend. It was a really cool event with a lot going on, and both my wife and I had a really great time there. I hope you're excited because we have a lot of fun things to talk about, including the new competitive events, 3-star artworks, hit ratio predictions, new set announcements, and of course, shiny cardboard that was shown off. First, going over some of the product we picked up at CardFest. In our last news video on the channel, we talked about the sleeves, which I was excited for, but let me tell you, I did not expect them to have foiling to them. Really makes the sleeves pop, and still have to say, the JJK sleeves are some of my favorite in the lineup. Also available were the starter decks from Bleach and Hunter x Hunter sets, which come with the alternate art AP and SR variants, which of course everyone is excited for. I can tell you right now that these are rare. Based on the numbers we did get from CardFest and the amount of decks that were open from the starter deck battle event alone, we actually saw very few of both the AP and SR alts. I would guesstimate there are only 2 pulls to every 3 to 4 displays, would put you around 2 hits in a case of starters, which is insane. Please keep in mind this is not a confirmed number, but a strong guess based on what we saw at the event. These pulls are very rare, and it is good to know that you either pull the SR or the AP and not both in a single starter. If you do pull the AP though, however, you do get all 3 as an alt art, which is very good. Good luck to everyone hunting these down because these hits are rare, and I know that I still have to hunt them down because unfortunately in all the decks that we bought and opened during the starter deck battles, we did not pull any of these cards. However, my awesome wife who has grinded the game with me was able to get some of the Bandai Card Fest stamped Ichigo and Kurapika cards during the starter battles. These cards do look pretty good in person with the same design as the Super Pre-Release card, but with a very clean Card Fest stamp on it. There's no texturing on the card, but that's okay because I do love the logo to launch off a cool collectible at Card Fest. We were also able to get the One Punch Man, Ichigo, and JJK AP, all very nice looking designs, and managed to get a playset all for my collection. I also want to give out some of these to the fans of Union Arena and the channel that we are continuing to grow here. To get into the random drawing, just make sure you subscribe to the channel and let me know down below which news you are most excited that came out of CardFest about. Going into new products and announcements, first we have the 3-star cards from the Bleach and Hunter x Hunter series. Being the highest rarity from the set, they really wanted to save these for last, and I'm glad they did. Each of the 3 stars come with really cool art and texturing, with Bleach probably being the winner here for me. Bleach features a foiled signature from the Japanese VA and a quote from Ichigo on the card. Really cool there. We also have a look into various cards from the upcoming JJK, Demon Slayer, and Code Geass sets. Beautiful foiling and texturing among these cards. Taking a closer look at what we have from JJK, a very unique coloring, a lot of white going on, but still looks very nice. Next, Demon Slayer. A lot of people are waiting for the set to get into the game of Union Arena, and I can't wait for it to come out myself as being my second favorite set in what we know so far. And I love how they dive into the aesthetic of the series and with some of these cards here. Really cool to see them in person, and can't wait to get them, like I said. Lastly, from the sets coming out this year is Code Geass. I myself have not seen the series, but who knows, I might start it up because, again, not disappointed with this art coming from these cards. Got to say, Lancelot looking pretty cool over here. Super excited for our next announcement, which is a competitive tournament scene already coming up in Union Arena. This event will run from December 6th to January 12th and is also confirmed to be at CardFest in Orlando, happening earlier next year. Rare Battle, or better known as Struggle Battle in the East, is a set exclusive event. This means if you play Bleach, you only verse other Bleach decks. It is a way to show off the set and prove which deck in the set is the best. So if you're playing the JJK, expect to only get this Yuji and not all of them. More details on this and other events coming locally in the next video. At the next CardFest, it is confirmed we will have these rare battle events with a capacity of 64 players a day. On top of the rare battles, we also have announced a CardFest tournament, which will be capped out at 256 players a day. We don't have any details on this event yet, but I expect us to get more in the next month or so. I also suspect, unlike the rare battles, this will not be a set exclusive, and this will also be our first look into what series is top of the meta. Can't wait to see what unfolds at the next Card Fest in Orlando. Lastly announced were the next sets coming to Union Arena. What's next? What's next for the game? We had a teaser of this before the event with a lot of people guessing and really going out there on some of the guesses, but those guessing Full Metal Alchemists were correct. One of the sets is FMA, which is another fan favorite that I am sure will draw a lot of people into the game. Really interested to see the gimmick behind the cards and the cards they print for this series. The FMA set so far is only confirmed for English release, which, if true, means there will probably have sets that will never get printed in English that are already out in Japan. Unfortunate, but this is common practice among other card games like UA, where we have exclusives in both regions. Another announcement, which is up there for me, is Black Clover. This set, from what I've seen in Japan, is pretty cool looking and pretty fun to play. Let me build my Asta deck. I hope you really enjoyed the news update out of Card Fest Dallas this year, and be sure to have a good night.